for 10 with another stream. So last stream I finally beat Contra Hardcore, which she and I did every route, did the last route I needed to do. And for today's stream, it's going to be much different from what I usually do. Today I'm doing a just chatting stream. That's right, so I'm doing under just chatting. I am celebrating 200 followers with a Q&A stream. So if you guys have any questions, ask away. I hope everyone's doing good. I'm doing good. Sorry for the delay in starting. I had to use the bathroom and stuff. Outside of that, I'm good. So I'll be answering questions on Discord and Instagram, like if anyone's posted. So let's get to the question. So Mega Vanguard asks profession outside of streaming. Mega Vanguard. This is a tough question without going into personal detail, because I like to keep my personal life separate from my streaming life. I'm gonna look at my phone real quick. See if I have any questions on Instagram. Nope, it's just a bunch of likes. Well, no questions on Instagram, so if anyone in chat has questions for me, go ahead. Ask away. I'll put on some music. Playing one of my favorite themes from Bloodstained Ritual Night. I think I'll turn it down this edge. I love Bloodstained Ritual Night so much. I love that game. I could play that game for hours and not get sick of it, despite its problems. It's nice to have. It's awesome that I reached 200 followers last month before my unexpected hiatus. Damn you, Twitch. I didn't want to do these changes, guys, but Twitch made me do it. And just like any other stream of mine, this will be exported to YouTube as well afterwards. If I have to play Bloodstained tonight again on stream, I will. Same thing with the Curse of the Moon games. Love that series. One thing I do intend to do in the future, folks, is redoing some games. Like Super Ghouls and Ghosts. That that playthrough last year was a disaster. Like, the first loop went awesome, but then I did the second loop, and I had internet issues, and it absolutely destroyed. Absolutely destroyed the playthrough. It's just, I hate it when I have tech issues. Who knows, I also may do some playthroughs of games I started with, like the Gumball series. The games before Gumball 3. And speaking of Gumball 3, there was NC Creates recently announced a collection for Switch and PS5 that's apparently Japan exclusive. It's going to be coming out with a bunch of stuff, including the drama CDs. It would be awesome to get that collection here in the West. But I don't guarantee it. Yeah, just pausing the music. Don't want to get copyrighted. Because that's what actually happened when I exported the stuff from Twitch to YouTube. Just checking my phone, folks. Yeah, today we're supposed to get some weather. Hearing about tornadoes and stuff. Been impacting over parts of the U.S. Seen some of the damage on the news this morning earlier. Like, it was wild. And luckily they said, like, my area is going to have a low risk of tornadoes and stuff, but it's still taking that stuff very seriously if something happens. Hopefully I'll be okay in the end. I've survived plenty of major hurricanes in the past, and even though this is just a cold front, still take the risk for tornadoes pretty seriously. Just checking my Instagram real quick and making a post. Yeah, making an post Instagram right now, folks. Yeah, still doing my post. Let everybody know I'm doing my Q&A stream and I finished Contra Hardcore. Core. Scratch an itch. I'm just gonna delete some real quick. I'm gonna put my ID4 controller here on my where I put my controllers for Steam and stuff. And yeah, when it comes to like personal stuff recently, I mean, I mentioned my kid had to be recently taken to the vet because she wasn't going potty, and luckily she's doing okay. She's doing much better now. All four of us total, we overdid it with her kibble. One thing's for sure, I will definitely be getting Gal Guardians 2 when that comes out. I still need to play the demo. That along with Card and Seal, get that done as well before Gal Guardians 2 comes out. As well as EV train a bunch of Pokemon in Black 2 and Scarlet. In Black 2's case, re-EV training them to make sure I get it right. Let me find some more music to play. Hopefully people start asking me questions soon. I'm gonna have to think of ideas for 200 when I reach 400 followers. I was originally gonna do a Q&A for that too, but Gal Guardians 2, Kitty, because that's coming out pretty soon on the 27th. I mean, outside of that, I don't know. Like, I mean, obviously Pokemon Legends ZA and Pokemon Champions too, but outside of those, nothing else has piqued my interest so far. I hope you're doing well, my friend. So what have you been playing? Because I've been playing lots of Pokemon Black 2 and Pokemon Scarlet. There's other games I gotta get to. Like Steam still I have to look. I would have to look in my wish list later and see what's on sale. Because it's been a long time since I last got a bunch of games out of a Steam sale. Being broke sucks. Oh, you just play Fortnite? Okay. Because I know I've seen Goat play and I've seen, I think, J-Dog too. Because, and also Alpha Edge Cypher also plays Fortnite as well. That's cool. I'm not big into Fortnite or any battle royale type games. I'm mostly a single player guy. When it comes to games that I play. I mean, I don't mind multiplayer stuff once in a while. So yeah, in terms of stuff I want to see this announced this year. Oh hey, Omega, I'll get to your question in a minute. In terms of other games I want to see announced this year, Bloodstained 2, because I'm looking forward to that game. It's about time that Bloodstained 2 finally gets going. And hopefully if we do hear anything this year, it might put some of my concerns about it to rest, such as what platforms it's going to be on. I don't play any I have played fighting games before, Omega. I played Smash Brothers. I think I played others back in the day when local at your major retailers like Walmart and stuff had the demo kiosks. But outside of that, though, I'm not a big fighting game enthusiast. Yeah, so when it comes to genres, I prefer RPGs, side scrollers, platformers, Metroidvanias, and racing games. Even though I'm even though my interest in racing games has I'm not interested in playing any racing games at the moment because Gran Turismo 7 burned me out on racing games as a whole. So how are you doing, Omega? Is everything good on your end? I haven't checked out that link you sent me in my Discord DMs. I'll have to check that out when I have the time. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I'm just so busy with stuff behind the scenes, playing games and amongst other things I do. And I'm gonna be straight up honest with you, folks. It's very hard keeping up with my hobbies these days. It doesn't matter if it's video games or Pokemon TCG or even Beyblade for that matter. I'm gonna show one of my Beyblades right here. Keel Shark combination that I put together using parts I have. I definitely want to do some YouTube videos at some point, like just little, maybe like shorts or something, to show that I'm uploading more, just my highlights. BattleTech, I never heard of that. I have heard of like tabletop games. I'm not that familiar with either. Like I'm familiar with like old school like board games like Life or Monopoly or Uno. It's actually a fun fact. When I went on vacation 9 years ago, in June of 9 years ago, I beat my aunt, uncle, and cousin in a game of Uno. It was actually pretty fun. That's something I have to think about. Like, isn't there like a Uno game you can buy? It's not a like it's the TCG game, but it's like an actual Uno game you can get on like Steam, like Switch and Steam and stuff. I'll have to look into it. Because I know I have seen like Super Game Brothers do a video on that game. So Mega, do you play lots of tabletop games? Because I know a place that Megason 3 recommended to me. They do tabletop sometimes. Even though I want to go there for like Pokemon TCG stuff, which I still haven't had the time to do yet. Oh, nice, oh, nice. Because I've heard of like there's others. There's Warhammer, I think. I've heard of that one. Dungeons and Dragons, aka D&D. I'm in Florida, Omega. You should know that by now. Yeah, I live in Florida, which is hot, miserable in the summer. Yeah, now I got my fan on just to keep my room cool, even though it's not that. Let me look at the. Oh, it says it's 85 degrees on my laptop. Let me see what it says on my phone, because they tend to differ. It says 76 though, but still nice to have my fan on for to keep it cool in here. Yeah, speaking of Mega, I definitely want to get together with him eventually again. Because we had a blast when we met up in 2022. I would have to ask him if he does tabletop stuff. Because I know he's big into Magic the Gathering. Because I know like my local place does Pokemon TCG stuff and Magic and I think some tabletop stuff. I know they do D&D. But when I went there like a few years ago, that for starters, it was a pain in the butt to get a place to park, and the place inside was very cramped. Definitely not going there again. And not to say that the people there were nice. I'd much rather go to other places, which I still need to research. Ugh. So, Omega and anyone else in the chat, what games are you guys looking forward to? And obviously, for me, with Guardians 2 and the Pokemon stuff, like, I'll have to wait and see what else gets announced this year, other than Bloodstained 2, the possibility of Bloodstained 2, because I know the community, the guy from 505 that communicates with the Bloodstained community, like, wants to have Bloodstained 2 be announced this year. I hope it does. Because it's been so long since Bloodstained Ritual Night came out and all the content that was promised with it. And fun fact, when that Kickstarter was announced, I knew about it because it was all over the internet, but I didn't back it because I didn't, for one, at the time, I didn't have the money. And two, I didn't have any of the platforms that was advertising for. This was before the Switch came out, because this was back um, when they were advertising it for the Wii U instead of Switch. Bloodstained 2, Final Fantasy VII Remake's third game, Ninja Gaiden 4. Nice, 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 Omega. Nice choices. I'm not a big Final Fantasy aficionado. I know a lot of people are, though. Like, I told an old friend of mine years ago, I was like, no offense, like, no, I was like, no offense, like, I'm not into Final Fantasy. Like, doesn't mean it's a great series. I mean, look how many games in that series are out. The only piece of music from that series I've listened to is One Winged Angel. Yes, that song, because I absolutely love it. Thanks to the Sephiroth reveal for Smash Brothers Ultimate. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden 4. That's based off the hack and slash Ninja Gaidens, like Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Black. I have no interest in playing those games. I mean, I already got my hack and slash fill with Castlevania Lament of Innocence, Devil May Cry 5, and Bayonetta 3, even though I haven't played Castlevania Curse of Darkness yet, which I want to do this year, some point this year, along with the Castlevania DS trilogy. And yes, I'm doing, when I say Castlevania DS trilogy, I'm doing all 3 DS games, unlike the GBA ones where I only did 2 of them. So, Omega, have you played any of the Ninja Gaiden games like Ninja Gaiden Black or Ninja Gaiden Sigma? Because I've seen the Godfather Dictator stream the Ninja Gaiden those games because he speed runs those. He's very good at it too. I can't remember if I ever rated him though. Omega, are you aware of that upcoming 2D Ninja Gaiden game? Because I think I might get that. I might. Because it's being developed by the same team that made the Blasphemous games, which I need to buy. Oh, nice. I hope you finish 3 Razor's Edge. Yeah, because, like, I've seen people stream the Ninja Gaiden, the 2D Ninja Gaiden to, like, NES and stuff. And they're very hard. But hey, Astaroth. I hope you're doing well. The 2D Ninja Gaidens, I know you would have a hard time with those because those are hard as hell. I mean, you could play the newer Ninja Gaidens, the hack and slash ones, on easier difficulty, but as far as like the 2D Ninja Gaidens, those will give you a challenge because I've seen people play those on stream and like, oh god, like like I think Ninja Gaiden 3 puts Castlevania 3 NES to shame in terms of difficulty. And I played Castlevania 3 NES, and that game is hard, like very hard. One of the hardest games I've ever played. So Astrolf, what upcoming games are you looking forward to this year? For me, it's the Gal Guardians 2, Pokemon Legends ZA and Champions, and the upcoming 2D Ninja Gaiden game. Oh, totally, Mega. It is hard, like, but Ninja Gaiden 3 on NES is much more brutal than that. Yeah, because I think I saw Goat streaming, and and let's just say that the final stage of that game gave him a very, very hard time. Yeah, to the point he gamed over on it a bunch of times. Yeah, I hear you, Astaroth. Like, to me, it's been hard keeping up with my hobbies and keeping up with the games I want to get and stuff, and all the other games I have wish lists on like Steam and Switch and stuff. Like the one few games I really want to stream this year is definitely the Castlevania DS trilogy. It will definitely happen. It's just I really would like to get the Dawn's collection so I can stream Dawn of Sorrow at least. At least with that version. Because there's no way I'm streaming Dawn of Sorrow on emulator. I may do Portrait on in or Ecclesia on emulator if it ends up coming to that, but I would like to get the Dominus collection and stream all 3 games off there. Another is Pokemon Crystal, because I gotta do because I always do one Pokemon game per year now. Oh, nice. And of course, if I do get the Dominus collection on Steam, I will get the achievements, all the achievements, because it's a Castlevania collection. Because I get pretty much I get 1% of the achievements slash trophies on there. Because I have all the trophies on the Anniversary Collection, Requiem, and the Advanced Collection. Thanks, Omega, but I don't have the collection yet. I've played and beaten each of the three DS Castlevanias on virtual hardware, so I know what I'm getting myself into. And definitely, I want to redo Super Ghouls and Ghosts at some point this year as well, because that playthrough, the loop two of that playthrough was a disaster with my internet crashing in and out. Tech issues during a stream is the worst. And it's not the first time it's happened, but Super Ghouls and Ghosts was easily the worst of it in terms of internet issues. Ugh. I just really wish there was better internet providers in my area, but fortunately I'm stuck with Spectrum. Even if I could switch on any of the other major internet service providers, the major internet ISPs here in the US are all a joke in some form or fashion. Astrov, have you streamed Curse of Darkness before? Because I know you did stream. I think you did. You did stream Lament of Innocence. Have you done Curse of Darkness yet? Oh, okay. You just can't find the footage. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair too. Like, need to replay. Like, I actually really enjoyed my time streaming Lament of Innocence because that game's an underrated gem on the PS2. I can't wait to play Curse of Darkness at some point. That's gonna happen. It's just I want to play it first before streaming it, so I know what I'm getting myself into. Because for a majority of games I stream, I don't. They're usually games I played at some point in the past, minus a few exceptions like I Hater or Batman Returns or TMNT 4, Turtles in Time on Super Nintendo. Yeah, and also another gripe I have with Lament of Innocence is the lack of warp rooms. Something that Curse of Darkness fixes. Because usually in Igavanias you would have warp rooms at various points in the map. Yep, yeah. Let's just cross our fingers that Bloodstained 2 does get announced at least for this year. Because if that gets announced this year, I'll be happy. I mean, as much as I would like, it would be nice to have it come out this year as well. But an announcement to me is like will will be sufficient. It's an announcement in my opinion would be sufficient. So, and I hope Miriam does come back as the main protagonist with Erica Lindbeck voicing her in English. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he was trying new things at the time because usually his strength is 2D stuff. It's like, I can play Symphony of Night until the cows come home. And that's my third favorite Castlevania ever. And fun fact, Miriam is my favorite role that Erica Lindbeck's ever done. Because I've heard some other for other stuff, but she's been in, but to me, like, Miriam's like the one role she's done that I've been really attached to. If I ever met her in a convention one day, I'll definitely have her sign my PS4, my copy of my physical PS, my copy of the physical version of Bloodstained Ritual Night for PS4. Hey, Mediterranean, what's up, brother? Speaking of that copy, I'll go get it. I hope your day's doing well, my friend. Here's my physical PS4 Bloodstained Ritual Night copy right here. I'm glad I took advantage of the pre-orders when they went live, because when the pre-orders for that went live, like, I jumped on that. I went to my local GameStop and pre-ordered it. And fun fact, my mom actually paid half for it, and I paid the other half. And on day of launch, my mom called the GameStop to see if they had a copy in, and they did. And me and my mom and my sister, we all went to the GameStop to go get it. And of course, I brought my receipt with me so I can have proof. And then I showed the person there the receipt, and I got my game, and I walked out. We got some breakfast to take home. Which I ate. And then I played the game for the rest of the day. I'll have to look into that game, because I still want to play Blasphemous because of the Bloodstained crossover content in that game. And I've heard nothing but good things about Blasphemous and Blasphemous 2. So, Mediterranean, do you have any questions for me? Because remember, this is a Q&A stream, even though I can talk about whatever I want that isn't personal stuff. I know you said you didn't like it, and the most people I've talked to actually really do enjoy it. In fact, I have it wishlisted on both Steam and Switch. Same thing with the second game. I do want to try some other Metroidvanias, not just Blasphemous. Also, I know I've done Mega Man ZX, which is kind of like a Metroidvania. I know I want to play the Blaster Master Zero games. I played it on Steam 1. I think I played 2. I can't remember, because I know I have Blaster Master Zero 2 on Steam at least. Yeah, I'm planning to play it, just playing it, not streaming it. Like, if I do stream it, it's going to be at some point after I played it. Same thing with Blasphemous 2. Yeah, definitely want to expand my, getting the more Metroidvanias, since that's a genre I've actually been really, really enjoying the last, decade. Because, yes, folks, because this year, I think around the time of my birthday, will be around 10 years since I started playing Castlevania, even though knew of the stories before that. I'm trying to get my copies of DS games. Yeah, yeah. Here's my game carts of Castlevania or Ecclesia, and here's Portrait Ruin. I do have Dawn of Sorrow. It's here somewhere, but I don't have access to it right now. It's probably most likely it's with some of my other DS and slash 3DS games. Oh, nice, nice, nice. I have a love-hate relationship with that game because of the magic seals. It's the reason why I want to play the Dominus Collection. I want to stream the Dominus Collection for that game specifically, at least. Even though I would want to do the whole trilogy on with the Dominus Collection. But if I have to use emulator for Portrait and Order, I'll gladly do so. And to be fair, Dawn was also my first Castlevania as well. Because that was the only one of the 3 DS Castlevanias that my local GameStop had at the time, amongst their used stuff. But of course, I eventually got the other 2, which I just showed. So what do you have? What have you been up to, Mediterranean? What games are you looking forward to this year? For me, it's the Gal Guardians 2. Yeah, sorry about that. Were you trying to post a link? Oh, if you were trying to post emotes, I'll have to tinker with Nightbot later. I'll have to tinker with Nightbot. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So, yeah, Nightbot. I have my bots there for a reason, like for security and stuff. For can you post a list of games without the exclamation mark? Yeah, just like I was saying earlier, the games I'm looking forward to most is Galgurns 2, Pokemon Legends EA, Pokemon Champions, and the upcoming 2D Ninja Gaiden so far. And of course, looking forward to at least an announcement for Bloodstained 2. Oh, Metroid Prime 4 and Fave. Okay. That game's been in development for forever. Like Metroid Prime 4, that game's been in development forever. Like, yeah, like the rest of the trilogy on Switch would be awesome. Like, isn't there a Metroid Prime trilogy for Switch, or is it just the first one? Because I know there was a Metroid Prime for released on Switch. I don't know. Could be. It could be a Switch 2 launch, or it could be a Switch 1 and 2 launch. Yeah, I need to go back and play Super Metroid on Nintendo Switch Online. Because I started playing it, a bit of it, and then I stopped. Maybe it's just because I'm so busy with other games like Pokemon Scarlet and stuff. Like, oh, okay, so there's just one. Yeah. Maybe they're having issues remastering the other two. Like, I don't know why, though. Oh, yeah, new Mario Kart, like... Because I played Mario 8, the original Mario 8 on Switch. Oh, motion controls, yeah, because it was they were originally released on the Wii, so... or something. Because I know Metroid Prime 2 was... Not Metroid Prime 2. Prime 1 was released on GameCube. Because I know Metroid Prime 3 was released on Wii. And I hear that game's rather good. Yeah, like... I remember when Metroid Prime Federation Force got announced. That was a rather mixed bag until it actually came out, and I hear it's rather decent. That's fair. Like, I never played those games, but I've seen footage, but I've seen like reviews and stuff of them and stuff. Like, yeah, a lot of people don't like Skyward Sword because of the motion controls and stuff. That's a pretty good prediction, Astroff. Yeah, that's a pretty good addition. Like if they done remasters of 2 and 3, Metroid Prime 2 would come and pretty soon, and then Prime 3, and then finally Prime 4. Sorry, I had a yawn. Definitely one Metroid game that shouldn't get remastered. That shouldn't get the remastered treatment is um Other M. I don't know if they could do a Other M on Switch. Oh, there's a direct tomorrow? Let me look. Oh, okay, it's April. Okay, thanks, Astroff. Yeah, because yeah, like that deal. I still remember that one. I think it was a net. Nintendo Direct or something that they released that they showed off Bloodstained and stuff. Bloodstained Ritual Night when that was still in development. The main game was still in development. Yeah, in some cases, and then of course there's games like Bloodstained Ritual Night, which took like months, couple months from that announcement, where they revealed it was going to have a summer 2019 release. 2019 was a good year for games. Bloodstained Ritual Night, Devil May Cry 5. Just to name a few. Oh yeah, speaking of Devil May Cry 5, I'll go get my copy of it. Yeah, here it is. Devil May Cry 5. Now, and I won't be playing it on stream, though. Because that's a game where I feel like it's a good game to play, but not a good streaming game, if you guys know what I mean. Yeah, that's actually that's a good, that's also another good way of putting it, Astroff. Like, yeah, definitely we're gonna be hearing a lot of Switch 2 information on April 2nd anyway, as they said they would. In the date when it's actually gonna come out. I've heard rumors it's been leaked, but the date's been leaked, but I'd rather wait and see. Rather wait and see from Nintendo themselves. Even if it were to come out in the near future, well, you have a good point. Even if it were to come out in the near future, I couldn't buy a Switch 2 if I wanted to because money's tight. And being broke sucks. Ugh. I can't even get a Steam Deck for that matter. October, I don't know. But regardless, I can't get one because money's tight, as I was saying. It sucks being broke. Yeah, especially when it comes to vacations. Like, I can't even go on a flight from Orlando to Chicago to go see my relatives and stuff. Those are some also good, never good predictions, Mediterranean. Definitely will definitely be seeing a new Zelda at some point. I need to also finish Link to the Past on the Nintendo Switch Online because I got kind of started that and then I just stopped. Yeah, I need to play some more Zelda. It's like, because I know that series is good. Like a lot of people love that series. One of Nintendo's best. And one thing also I would like to see is a new Mega Man game. Like Classic or more likely X. At this point, a new game in the Mega Man X series. Yeah, I knew Mega Man Legends 3. I know a lot of people have been really wanting that game for years. I know it was supposed to happen back in 2011, but it got canceled out of a sudden. Because Legends is the only 3D Mega Man series that does really good. Unlike, say, Mega Man X7. Ugh, fuck that game. Because I absolutely hate that game with a passion. Like, and it doesn't mean I'm not against 3D games. No, 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 no. I'm all for 3D games and stuff. Because I played Uncharted, Don't Make Right, just to name a few. It'd be an interesting idea, but Mega Man's always been mostly a 2D uh, side-scrolling series. I mean, I think if they were to do another Mega Man, it could be to 2.5D like 11 was. And yes, I have Mega Man 11. I will play that at some point on stream. It's just I really need to practice that game. And that game, because that game's balls to the walls hard. And I know it's because of the Mega Man Legacy Collections 1 and 2 why 11 existed in the first place. And honestly, they don't need to do another Zero game like a Zero 5 because the Zero series concluded at that point. Concluded at the end of Zero 4. Yeah, but they would have to do it pretty good. Because X7 tried to be 3D at times and it didn't work. Besides, the Mega Man Legends games are very expensive nowadays. Ugh. I can't imagine what they go for now, especially the Misadventures of Trombone, because that's a rather rare one. And I've heard Legends 2 is rather rare as well. Oh, okay. I guess they were a fan of the Mega Man Legends series anyway. Like $75, yikes! Because I know like some games like iHander go for like hundreds of dollars. And I'm talking US dollars, by the way, for my viewers that are outside the US. Just clarifying the currency. You think so? I would have to look into that because I think they are pretty valuable because it's Mega Man. Oh yeah, definitely for sure. 500 over $500. Hey Nick, what's up? How's your day been? I hope things are going well for you, my friend. I'm glad I actually got a second copy of Gran Turismo 2 for cheap years ago. Oh, nice, nice. That's a tough question. Like, if I was a gaming console, that's a tough question. Yeah, that's nice, Metro. I hope you do sell them for a good, decent price. Yeah, I mostly grew up as a Genesis guy than a Super Nintendo. And the Genesis that I grew up with is back there in my with my on top of my NES. And yes, both. I also grew up with the NES as well. But my libraries for both games is rather limited. Same thing to a point with the PS1, because majority of my stuff's either Game Boy Advance, the Game Boy Advance stuff, or DS, and a bit of Nintendo Wii. Because we actually gave our Nintendo Wii, we actually donated our Nintendo Wii because my mom and sister usually would play the Wii U, and my sister plays the Xbox Series S. We had not Series S, Xbox One S. That's in her room because I played the PS4 on the PS4 Slim back there. Yeah, the Genesis has a great library. It's just my library growing up was very limited. Same like I said. And I have no intention of selling either the Genesis or the NES or the PS1 because those systems mean a lot to me. Same thing with my Game Boy Advance SP and the DS Lite if I have it, still have it, and the DSi and the 2DS and stuff. And speaking of my 2DS, this is my 2DS right here. Obviously, the car stuff because I go out to races occasionally. Pokemon TCG, I want to get into that more, and Beyblade stuff, specifically now Beyblade X. Here's one of my Beyblades. Mostly like drag racing stuff. I don't go to like NASCAR, Formula One stuff. I don't go to mainstream. It's not my thing. I used to like NASCAR when I was growing up, but as I got older and stuff, I lost interest. I kind of lost interest in cars when I was like at a certain point in my childhood. I kind of was focusing on gaming most of then, and then um when I turned 16, that's when my passion for cars reemerged. Crazy 8 track outside of like playing with Hot Wheels and stuff, like an actual I think I may have it's I don't go out to like actual like tracks like the like the Speedway in Daytona, because I went on a tour of once. Like with the what's the monster trucks. Yeah, the steam super trucks like monster truck, like what's it like Monster Jam. And I agree the SNES has a great library, and also like I haven't held a SNES controller like actually Super Nintendo controller to hold, like, but I've held other controllers, and one of the controllers I really like is the DualShock 4 because it feels really good in my hands. Like this one I have, my Magma Red one. Yeah, I used to collect Hot Wheels stuff back in the day, like other toy cars, like Matchbox and other brands, but I kind of grew out of that. And also let's see if you can see a bit of my collection, like what I display on my little bookcase here. It's pretty much full, so I can't add any more to it. I've also built like models, car models, the little car models, like the ones you can just easily put together. I do have an actual, like, I think it's a Honda Civic model somewhere in my somewhere that I haven't put together that I would actually have to paint it and stuff. I worked on that. Metroid, doesn't the material the material of the NES and SNES like kind of turns a different color over time? Because I know I've seen people with those kind of with NES and Super Nintendos like the color fades or something. Outside of that, I don't even know if my NES and Genesis still run. I would have to test them one of these days to make sure they still run. Technically, they should, even though it's not ideal to play retro consoles on a modern TV, even though most people prefer to play them on a CRT. think I used to have a CRT, but it either got thrown away or got donated. I can't remember exactly what happened to it. Those were the days. Oh, nice, nice. Nice, Nick. Because I know one TV I had in my past was one that had a built-in, um, I think it was a built-in, like, for CDs or VHS tapes. I can't remember. Or maybe it was both. It's just, like I said, it's been a very long time. Because the TV I have right now is a Samsung. It's a smart TV. Because if I wanted to watch YouTube on it, I could. Iron Meat? Can't say that I have off the top of my head. Is that a movie? Or is it a game? Or if it's a game, I think I may have heard of it. Oh yeah, that the running gun. Oh yeah, I did hear about it because my buddy the man Beaumont talked about it on YouTube. Yeah, like I remember now. Like I think I might get that eventually. Just Metroid. Have you heard of the Darkest Abyss? Because it's like it's a Castlevania clone. I think it's a Metroidvania Castlevania clone. I don't remember. Darkest the Darkest Abyss. I'll DM you the link to my buddy's video right now. Yeah, check your DMs now because I just sent you the link to my buddy's video. So that. And speaking of YouTube, I have a YouTube channel where I put all my highlights on. So if any of you guys miss my streams, this is where my highlights will be. Because I started putting my highlights in there. Yeah, I can't remember if it's a Metroidvania or a classic Castlevania clone, but I know it's a Castlevania clone of some kind. And I think I'll continue streaming until 4:30. So if you guys have any more questions for me, post them now because when 4:30 hits, I'm gonna end the stream and go raid. So because I don't want the stream dragging on for way too long. Now, thank you, Mediterranean, because I don't want to. I want to make sure that, like, because my dad usually would start getting ready for bed around 6 or around 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and stuff. That's why I stream. That's why when I created my schedule, I created with my dad's like what time I can't stream in mind. Oh, the mature thing, because Twitch. That's something Twitch. That's something Twitch. That's not my thing. Not my fault. It's Twitch's. Since it's my streams are mature streams anyway. It also could be the camera too, because my face cam's not the best because I'm using my built-in camera, the built-in camera from in my laptop for my face cam. Yeah, like, but I have to mark every stream as mature because I swear and stuff, and also I will occasionally play like the M-rated stuff like Limitless. Yeah, some things are just beyond my control. Some things I can't fix, folks. And like there is stuff that I could fix, like I could get a nicer webcam and actually get a mic, actual decent mic, but remember I am streaming on a budget, so I have to make do with what I have. So that's why I use these earbuds along with the built-in camera for the face cam. Maybe in the future I might upgrade. I might upgrade to a webcam that's nicer than this and a mic. But outside of that, I'm just making do with what I have. And trust me, I have tried everything to increase the quality of the face cam, but I can only do so much, sadly. So this is the best I can get. And this is not some cheap potato PC Astroth that I have. It's a rather decently quality, excuse me, that burp, decent quality built pre-built gaming laptop. And one reason why I was actually hesitant to stream is because the inside of my house is not very soundproof. You can hear what's going on in the other rooms. So that's another reason is because I can get pretty loud at times. Oh, nice. I mean, I do have a headset. On in my dresser over there where the NES and the Genesis are, but I only will use that if my earbuds and if this my and my second pair of earbuds go to crap. I'd rather get Logitech than the on brand. To be honest with you, Mediterranean, because Logitech's been around for a long time. Yeah, it's an HP gaming pavilion gaming laptop. It's the only one that my parents could find at the time because I got this back in 2021 because it was the only one because I wanted a gaming laptop, a pre-built gaming laptop with either an i5 processor or an i7, and this was the only one they could find with the specs I wanted. I'd like to upgrade the parts in this thing, but doing it um without destroying it though is a different story. So for now I'm stuck with this laptop until unless I could get parts for this and have it upgraded, but or somehow I managed to get all the funds for a custom laptop and actually have someone build it, but a custom laptop or PC is very expensive nowadays. So I'm glad I have this laptop and so I'm glad I have this laptop for now. I've heard of Elden Ring before, but I have no interest in it or anything Dark Souls related. I don't mind hard games, but Dark Souls and any of the associated games are just not my thing. If I want to play something really difficult, I play something like Batman Returns or any other very difficult retro game. That's nice after all. Like, probably gave you a good laugh though. Yeah, like And like I said before, I'm not officially an affiliate yet because I haven't activated it yet because that's something I need to do behind the scenes. A lot of amongst the many stuff I need to do behind the scenes. So in the meantime, when it comes to affiliate stuff, the only thing I can do, because I don't have a place to put the money earned from streams. Because that's something I need to figure out. Like PayPal, I know Megason did recommend that to me, and like me and my mom and sister, we were discussing it. And my sister's like, she doesn't recommend PayPal because of the fees. And the other thing that she recommended, Twitch doesn't do. It doesn't work with Twitch, so I'm gonna have to do some research on that. Okay, they do have a send check option, but like I said, one thing at a time. Like the only thing I've done so far related to affiliate is my 5 normal emotes. I haven't done the 5 animated emotes or the 5 follower emotes yet. I still need to work on those when I have the time. So in the meantime, the emotes are the only thing I can do until I get it officially activated. So, but because I did look into it after talking to Mega about something like the requirements showing up again in my the page the creator dashboard. So we'll go away until affiliate is active, but I did get the invite on New Year's Day, which actually made my day. Yes, the pun was intentional. The fact that I was able to even get invited to an affiliate at all with my setup just proves that you can stream on a budget and still be able to become an affiliate at all. And I can't wait until I get like stuff like the Gal Guardians 2 demo done and Card Seal done because I'll be glad I'll get those things out of the way so I don't have to put it off for much more for much longer. Especially Card and Seal because I was originally going to play that back in December, but unfortunately I got sick and let's just say it pretty much forced me to put that on hold until I got better. Who knows? I might do Strength Card and Seal in the future if I felt like it, but for right now it's probably gonna be one of those games where it's a good game to play, but not good for streaming. Yeah, I feel you on that, dude. I'm Mediterranean. I feel you, dude. It Yeah, like the first Gal Guardians is on that. I feel like that with that too, because like I liked it, but I haven't played it since I fully I haven't played it last since I fully beat it. Yeah, hopefully Gal Guardians 2 is just it's much better than the first game, like in terms of overall structure. Well, it is actually 1 minute towards 4:30 on both my laptop and my phone, so I'll be getting going. And I already picked my raid target. So thank you all for coming. It was awesome answering questions and chatting with you guys. It was fun. Definitely interesting. Definitely different from what I usually do. So next time I stream, I will be doing Gunstar Heroes via the Sega Classics, whatever that collection is, on Steam. And I stream every Saturday and Sunday starting from 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, depending on shower day and stuff. I also got other stuff going on. I have a Discord server for those who are interested. Before I talk about my Discord, I do appreciate everyone coming. The comments, lurks, follows, raids, etc. are appreciated. I appreciate the support regardless. I have a Discord server for those who are interested in joining. And I have Instagram for like updates and YouTube for the highlights. So like I said before, next game I'll be playing is Gunstar Heroes. Finally get that game done or with, because I put that game on hold for quite a long time. And I always stream from every Saturday and Sunday starting 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like I said, depending on shower stuff, like if it's a shower day or I'm just busy. So we're going to go raid my buddy Vance Velez, who's doing Final Fantasy for the NES. I've raided Vance many times before. So let's go give him some support. See y'all guys next time for my playthrough of Gunstar Heroes with the Sega Genesis, the Sega Genesis Classics collection. Bye bye for now.